I'm going to be building the best possible team for under 1 million MT in NBA 2K23 My Team, and you guys can definitely take this squad online and you can have a lot of success with it against some of the best teams in the game. But yeah, coming in at my starting point guard position, we're going to go with the guy that I've used in a lot of these team builder videos, but it's going to be Diamond Dyson Daniels. There's really not that many good auctionable point guards. Like, you know, there's D-Wade Diamond, I guess, I think that are that cheap. Like, there's maybe Diamond D-Wade, there's maybe Jaden Ivey, there's Dyson Daniels. Obviously, there's guys like John Morant, but those guys are super expensive. So Dyson Daniels for about 20 to 25,000 MT. He's going to be 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, and that's why Dyson is super valuable and one of the better point guards in the game, because he's super tall. He's going to give you really good defense, and then offensively, he's not going to be that bad as well. But he's mainly here for defense and the fact that he's 6'6" and can play that point guard position. At our starting shooting guard spot, we're going to get one of our scorers off on the starting lineup, and that is going to be Diamond Latrell. There's a bunch of different shooting guard options for around the same price. There's guys like Jalen Green, there's guys like Jason Richardson, and there's some other shooting guards that will maybe be on the squad as well. But Latrell Sprewell, I think, is the best one out of all of them. I mean, he's 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan, can obviously play the shooting guard and small forward position. I mean, defensively, this dude is a monster. 89 perimeter defense, 90 lateral quickness, with an 85 steal as well. So, I mean, Latrell, going to be great on defense. He's also got an 86 3 ball, 89 mid-range. He's super fast, 89 speed, 89 acceleration. He's also got a 90 driving dunk. He's really good at going to the basket. My only flaw with this card though is the jump shot is a little bit slow. It is super greenable, just going to be a little bit on that slower side. But overall, Latrell Sprewell for about 55,000 MT is going to be our starting shooting guard. We are going to get another really good offensive card at the starting small forward position, and that is going to be Diamond Carmelo Anthony. He's only about 100 to 110,000 MT, and when I tell you guys this card is super elite, at least offensively, he is one of the best cards in the game for offense. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, can play small forward and power forward. He's got a 92 mid-range and a 93 ball. But the best thing about this Carmelo card is easily going to be this jump shot. It's one of the fastest jump shots in the game, especially because it's on quick. Even if it was on normal, it's still a really fast jump shot and a super easy jump shot to green. But the fact that it's on quick makes it probably the fastest jump shot in the game right now. He also has the Michael Jordan dribble style. And then for some reason, they gave Carmelo Anthony a 94 ball handle, 83 speed with ball, and has Hall of Fame ankle breaker and killer combos. Yes, he's going to be a liability on defense, but offensively, he is going to be one of the better cards in the game for only about 100,000 MT. Now, at the starting power forward position, we are going to get a defender, and we are going to go with this Diamond AK. There's obviously better power forward options, but I feel like for this lineup specifically, we are going to need definitely better defenders. We have Dyson, not a bad defender. Even Latrell is really good defensively, and then we have a liability on Carmelo, so we need to have kind of our lockdown guy, or at least a guy that can play really good defense, and that is going to be AK-47. He's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, and he's probably better on the perimeter, but he still does have an 80 interior and a 90 block, while also having a 90 steal and an 86 perimeter defense. Offensively, I mean, he can still knock down threes, 83 ball, 88 mid-range, has a little bit of a wonky jump shot, but you can still green with it pretty easily if you do learn the release. And then speed-wise, going to the basket, he's not terrible, but he's mainly just going to be here for defense. He's got Hall of Fame Challenger, Clamps, and Menace, and then obviously has tons of good gold defensive badges. So for only about 50,000 MT, we are going to get a really good defender in AK. And then guys, for the starting center position, we are going to spend legit half of our budget on one single card. And I think the most valuable card in the game right now that you guys can buy in the auction house is going to be Pink Diamond Kevin Garnett. I'm not kidding. This might sound like you guys might think, why the hell is he spending, 550,000 MT on one card? Because this Kevin Garnett is the biggest game changer you guys can get at the starting center position, or just any position at all. The fact that he's 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan, and he can play amazing defense, 95 interior, 92 block, 84 steal. He can guard guys like Wilt Chamberlain, guys like Joel Embiid, Sabonis, Big Z's. He can compete with the best centers in the game while also being great on offense. He can shoot threes in the pick and pop. He's got a 91 mid-range. He's got a 90 driving dunk. He can even handle the ball a little bit, 81 ball handle with an 80 speed with ball, and he does have 84 speed and an 84 acceleration. So overall, I mean, this Kevin Garnett card I think is the best center in the game. And you guys might be wondering, why didn't I just spend 500,000 MT on a John Morant? Why didn't I spend 500,000 MT on a Jason Tatum? I just feel like at this point of the year, having a center that's the best in the game is just going to help your lineup so much better, because there's not that many good center options on the auction house. I was talking this about on my stream yesterday, so if you guys want to come by the stream, we do lots of gameplays and talking about cards and stuff like that. It's Evan Tanak on Twitch, so I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. But for Kevin Garnett, right, we were talking about it. Think about centers on the auction house that are under 200,000 MT. I can think of one name, and that's literally Lamarcus Aldridge. That's about it. Yes, there's DeAndre Jordans. Yes, there's Tyson Chandlers. But I'm saying, think about an elite center that is under 200,000 MT. Blake Griffin's still like 250. Bosch is like 400,000. Embiid's like 500,000. KG's about 500,000. There is legit no good centers for under 200, 300,000 MT. So Kevin Garnett, I feel like him being that good, and yes, he is really expensive, but we are going to need him at our starting center position more than just having a Tatum at the small forward, when we can get ourselves a Carmelo Anthony, who's not as good as Tatum, but he's definitely going to be pretty close, at least on the offensive side. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my starting lineup. Obviously super expensive because we do have KG, so we're going to go for a little bit more of budget off the bench. At the backup point guard position, well, you're going to get the Diamond Wade. It was a debate between Diamond Wade and Diamond Jaden Ivey. I wasn't really sure who I wanted to go with. I think this Wade card might be a little bit better just because of the defense. I think offensively, Wade and Ivey are pretty much similar, but I think Wade with a little bit bigger of a wingspan, he's got a better player model, and I think he's just going to play better defense. Jump shot wise, I think they're both kind of bad jump shots, but Wade for me, like I said, is just going to edge it out on the defense. So for about 75,000 MT, we are going to pick up that Diamond Wade card off the bench at the backup shooting guard position to kind of give us our offense, and probably going to be our main ball handler. That is going to be Diamond Benedict Mathurin. I think he's one of the best, if not the best budget card in the game. Only about 25,000 MT right now, and this card, when I tell you guys, is super elite. 6'7" tall with a 6'10" wingspan, can obviously play shooting guard and small forward. Overall, going to be a very good shooting guard. 90 driving dunk, 84 3 ball, 89 speed, 95 vertical, which is really nice, and he's going to be a solid defender as well. But the nice thing about Benedict is he does have a really good jump shot with it on quick release timing as well, and he does have the Michael Jordan dribble style. So Benedict Mathurin is going to be our backup shooting guard. For a backup small forward, we are going to get our lockdown defender, and that is going to be Diamond Kawhi. I'm not the biggest fan of Kawhi cards this year, at least his pink diamond and his diamond didn't really feel to be the best, but Kawhi Leonard is kind of the only option we have. He's about 85 to 90,000 MT, and he's just going to be a good defender. Obviously, we know Kawhi, he's going to be great on the defensive end. 92 perimeter, 92 lateral quickness with an 80 steal. A little bit low of a block and interior rating, but I think he'll be fine on the perimeter. And then offensively, he does have a decent jump shot, and he can knock down threes. 83 3 ball with a 90 mid-range. So Kawhi Leonard is going to be our backup small forward. Now for the backup center position, this is where the lineup gets a little bit budget and a little bit questionable. We are going to go with the Diamond Ched. Unless I am absolutely tripping, guys, let me know, who would you guys play at this backup power forward position with obviously the limited amount of MT? So I'm not exactly sure who we're supposed to play at this power forward position. I used AK in my starting four. I have Carmelo Anthony. I'm not exactly sure who to play at the power forward spot. So Chet, I think, is solid. He's 7 foot with a 7'6" wingspan. Yes, he only has a 45 strength, and he's definitely going to get bullied down low, but I think he's a lot better of a defender than you guys think. And he does have an 83 3 ball, 83 mid-range, and has a very good jump shot. So Chet, I think, is actually pretty underrated and is going to be our backup power forward for about 30,000 MT. Now for the backup center, we are going to go once again very budget, and that's going to be Amethyst Lamarcus Aldridge, because if you guys want a popper, if you guys want a center that can shoot, I legit can't think of anybody for under 100,000 MT except for Lamarcus Aldridge. Yes, there's Chet. I mean, there's Banchero, but are we really gonna run Paulo at the center? We can't run that anymore. So like, I feel like Lamarcus Aldridge is pretty much our last option and the only guy we can use at the center position. If you want to go for an inside, I'd probably go DeAndre Jordan. He's about 40,000 MT, but he's gonna be a really good inside big. Lamarcus Aldridge, he's 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan, and like I said, he's just here to shoot threes. 85 3 ball, 90 mid-range, and he does have a solid jump shot. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be my best possible team for under 1 million MT in NBA 2K23 my team. Let me know in the comment section down below any suggestions you guys would make, and let me know what you guys think about the squad as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.